Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League, so I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start by introducing my hangar, the boys that make all the noise, the new recruits and the old guards. Let's not forget about them. They're all part of the show. Let's start with the new recruits here. We're going to have Stinger. He is my Exodus Pinata Strider. And then we got Flash. He is my Gust Halo Pursuer. And then we got Raptor. He is my Flux Falcon. And then we got Jumpstart. He is my Scourge Pulsar Calamity Inquisitor. And then we got Freezer Burn. He is my Shredder Ember Mercury. The bots are all at level 6. The weapons are anywhere from level 8 to level 9. And then we got the old guard. We got Frick, my Death Button Raven. And then we got his twin brother Frack. He's my Russian Death Button Raven. And then we got the General, my beautiful Trident Fury. And then we got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And then we got everyone's favorite Buzzkill, my Spark Scorch Mender. The bots are all at level 6, and these weapons are all at level 9. I'm currently an Expert 1, heading towards Master 3. I'm going to call this battle, It All Adds Up. And boy, it does it ever. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. So, this is Rome. I'm going to open up with Stinger. He is one of my new guys. He is he's an Exodus Pinata Strider. They're very fast with 5 dashes on them. They get real quick like there. And the Exodus Pinata is actually pretty formidable. Unfortunately, not formidable enough to take on 2 expert pilots. So he got whiffed out really quick like. Now he did cap that one, and that's great. Now, they had to come over and take it back, but that means, okay, there's a couple things you got to remember. As I call in this battle, it all adds up. I took that one, they took it back, but if you think about it, 2 of the Reds went into the center to take that back, and in doing so, the rest of my teammate was able to go around and kind of have a power play on other sections. So they were able to go and take the beacon over the city, and then we had Freezer Burn went over there and took that one. So now we have that blue, we have our spawn beacon blue, and we have the one in the city blue. So it all adds up. Now I got, this is Flash. Look at him flash. That's why I called him. He got his name from the way how he fights. Once you turn him on, he starts flashing. He kind of reminds me of like some Flash, Shutter Flash or something like that. But he's kind of fun. Anyway, the nice thing about the Pursuer is, you can turn on the stealth mode. He's kind of like a cross between a Stalker and a Gepard all at once. And but look at this. Then I can go ahead and do his little assassination run there. He is an assassin. He is much like Buzzkill. Once you get him turned on, he goes over. He's gonna take out any target he's after. But right now, it's all adding up. The one in the center that I got, the one on the far end that I got, and it's really starting to add up. These little steps here and there start to add up. A 4-to-1 beacon advantage. Forget about it. the Reds don't stand a shot unless they go after it. But you see what I've done there is I've kind of had given us a beacon advantage, and I've helped maintain a few too. I'm holding this one down. I kind of helped that one over there to the left. I'm going to go ahead and give this guy fits, and he's probably not going to be, once he sees Pursuer, you see, everyone knows, these Pursuers, little flash, they're deep, they're lethal, they'll back right off, and that was a nice, easy win. Good job, new recruits. You're showing a pretty good job, and it's also proven one thing. It all does add up. Great pilots on both sides, masters and experts on both sides. It looks like they had one guy that did under 100,000, but we had a low-scoring pilot on our side. So both sides had a couple guys that didn't do quite as good as they probably normally do. Maybe either they lost a connection or whatever, but it was still a good battle, good balance, and it all adds up, guys. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Split Decisions, and it's got some great lessons. It's an epic battle, so stick around. Enjoy my friends in the background and citizens as they play their awesome song War. Perfect for this battle. So this is Moon. I start with Frick, my Death Button Raven. This next performance deserves a formal introduction. He's your best friend. He's their worst nightmare. He'll race to your rescue. He'll end all their hopes. Although he's a twin, he's not like his brother. Compared to him, there is no other. He's the one that will make any red sick. He's the one and only. He's Frick. It can't be overstated that my Panada Orkin Raven, also known as a Death Button Raven, is a threat to any red that gets within range. Not to mention a phenomenal beacon runner when called upon, making him one of the most valuable and universal builds in my hangar because he can be used in so many situational needs. With his nimble and elusive skills, one-punch knockout arsenal, and unrivaled ability to cover vast distances in a split second, there's rarely a battle where his talents aren't needed. And when he does launch an undeniable attack on an unsuspecting red, they barely have enough time to utter the name of their assailant before their name travels up to the heavens. Oh, Frick! And he can come over here with a double jump and instantly cap this far right spawn beacon, and then he's going to go down either right or left or support that beacon there. And you know, this is always in Domination. It's a 3-and-hold situation, but it's a matter of positioning your team and getting to where you can, not only cap beacons but hold them well. And this is a good spot for Frick. He can kind of monitor right or left, make sure anyone that comes out of the under hallway there is going to get some a face full of some death button. But you know what? With some more teammates there, we can usually keep that monitor. Now I got out of there because you can't cap or kill when you're dead, and with two guys keeping up on me, I wasn't going to be able to take them on. But by jumping back, allowing my weapons to power up a little bit, I was able to now come back and help re-liberate that spawn beacon with a mate there and keep it going. Then I'm going to probably module up, get some more health back into Frick, and keep it going. I'm going to go ahead and start using modules. You can collect them fairly inexpensively with gold, and at least the health module makes a lot of sense to help extend your bots. With my level 6 bots, they don't last very well. You know, and I'm trying to stay within in experts. I'm trying to make it into masters. So on on crucial battles, especially ones where I'm doing the videotaping, I want to try to get as much out of here as possible and show you guys what I do in battles. So there you go. And Frick did a pretty good job. I'm gonna take Frack out. He's his twin brother. The Russian Death Button Raven has the extra long thing, and I was able to actually cap that guy before he was able to liberate, keep that thing blue for just a little bit longer. And that's all you're really trying to do. It's a battle of inches. It's a battle of split decisions. And that's the purpose for the theme of this battle. Because in every battle, you're going to find yourself at these little decision points. Do I get that guy? Do I make a sacrifice? Or do I hang back and level up like I did with Frick earlier? Now with Frack, I was kind of going back and forth. I didn't want to die too early. I want to try to hold the position. So these split decisions are going to come across you, and you're going to face them in battle every single time. Do I go this way or that way? Do I kill that opponent? Or do I cap the beacon? Which do I do first? Which do I do second? Do I sacrifice my guy, or do I try to hang on to him a little bit longer? These are all decisions that you have to make. These split decisions. And sometimes they're pivotal. One little decision, one way or the other, could come back to haunt you if you make the wrong one. Like grabbing this one. Should I do this or should I not do this? Should I go back down underneath, or should I stay up here and help support my mate? What should I do? And so you're going to be faced with these split decisions, and sometimes there's really no right right or wrong way, but there kind of is. Try to figure out which one serves the team the best. And when I say serve the team, you can't cap or kill when you're dead, right? So if something you're doing is going to take out your last bot, then don't do it unless you think it's going to actually win the battle. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds left and they have 4 beacons, I got to get a little reckless right now, because right now, if we don't do something, they're going to turn the tide. So I took this guy on. I didn't have to, but I wanted to try to at least get something. Now he's getting it back, unfortunately. But now I'm back here with almost my last bot. This is Reaper. He is my Avenger Bulwark, and 500 meters allows me to basically reach underneath there. Now my team, who doesn't have as much competition, can go down underneath there and maybe liberate that one underneath. And now I can go up over here to the right. And that was, again, right or left. I didn't know which way to go, but I figured, well, you know what? This is one guy against 2 reds, and now I can probably help this guy here and take that guy on. And now that I've done that, we can go over there and liberate this one over here to the left. That was a split decision. Which one should I go for? And again, you're going to be faced with them, a lot of them. Now I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy down. Now, I had a split decision. Do I die before? Do I die? Which way do I die? And I targeted the guy underneath the hallway. That way my team could go in and liberate that one. That was the best for the team. I had to choose which target to shoot at before dying. So I took a sacrifice. I died so I could get the guy underneath there, and it worked out for our team. So that was a nice victory, and it's a whole bunch of split decisions that you're going to be facing in battle. Always try to do the one that's going to serve the team and serve toward the win the best. And I hope that makes sense. Here, take a look at the pilots on both sides. Good pilots on both sides, experts and masters. Boy, I tell you what, battles are very, very balanced and even and epic in the Masters and Expert League. So hopefully you're here. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hey, if you see your name, thanks for the game. That was a heck of a battle. Peace out. Okay, let's take another good look at Adrian's Hangar, this week's skirmish, and it was so much fun. Thank you so much, Adrian Chong. We had a Hellburner, a Falcon, a Invader, a Spectre, and an Ares to have lots of fun with, all moduled up and maxed out. I'm going to call this battle Damage Frenzy. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Woodish. So, boy, first off, Adrian Chong, thanks so much for all the years of helpful videos and commentaries and just helping us understand this game and getting the most out of our hangars. And thanks so much for this awesome suggestion for a hangar for this week's skirmish. It was a whole lot of fun. So many high-powered bots and last stand modules, and we always say, wow, wouldn't it be great to have a hangar like Adrian's to go out and play on the field? Well, this week, we got it. Thanks so much, Adrian Chong. And this definitely was a damage frenzy this week. And hopefully you all had a chance to play this thing half a dozen to a dozen times. I know I couldn't get enough of it, but I want to say that, hopefully if you're a newer pilot or if you don't really have high power equipment, this maybe have been your first time to break 1 million. And hopefully you did. I don't think I played too many times where I didn't break 1 million. I do want to say something as gently as I can. If you played this half a dozen to a dozen times and you did not ever break 1 million, and I mean this with all the love in my heart, you may want to reevaluate how you play this game. This was all about damage. Every single bot out here could put out a lot of damage and had last stand capabilities, so you could last a lot longer than average and really hold up in the game and do quite well. So if you did not break 1 million and you played this half a dozen to a dozen times and were never able to break 1 million points, maybe it's time to reevaluate the way you play this game. All my videos and most of my videos and tutorials are designed to help you get more out of your bots, do more with less. There's a reason I've been able to take level 6 bots up into expert, and I'm approaching masters, because I do use lots of tactics. I'm not a great brawler. I'll be the first to admit that, but I use tactics and timing and pacing and teamwork in order to kind of get the most out of my little squishy bots. When I get a hangar like this, it's very easy for me to do well, but you shouldn't have that many problems either. It's not like I know how to use this equipment all that well. I don't have an Invader. I don't have an Ares. I don't have a Spectre on any of my teams. I do have a Flux Falcon now on my stand-up, but it's not because I play with it a lot. In fact, I didn't even do that much. But my point is if you have used this hangar this weekend and you weren't able to score 1 million, you might want to, again, start watching some videos, some tactical videos, some that'll just show you kind of some pacing. and some good teamwork tactics and that sort of thing. Adrian Chong has some great ones. I put out lots for this reason, and this is the focus of most of my battles and most of my tutorials is to help you with that kind of thing, help you get more out of less, help you learn some tactics and some pacing, and I hope you're able to take some time and watch those things. It's not just about pushing the big red button. It definitely has some timing and some pacing involved in order to do well, in order to score well, in order to support your team well. So hopefully this is something that you were able to take away from and learn some this week. But if you haven't, definitely go out and check some videos out. If you weren't able to break 1 million, it may be you. And I mean that in a loving way. You may want to go out and do some training, some video training. So look at the pilots. You have there's a champion, but most of the pilots on both sides are brand new pilots. Bronzes and silvers on both sides. And these guys are scoring into the millions. So if they are able to do it with very light amounts of experience, it certainly should be something that just about anyone should be able to go out there and do. And hopefully this is an eye-open for you guys. And I hope you had some time to play it. If you see your name, peace out. Love y'all. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and are able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video. Whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.